peppers out here in front. These pots right here are called air pots. They're supposed to prune the roots. And these plants have to be about, I don't know, 13 feet tall. Cranberry peppers. Some more here. Looking good. And then I've got serrano chilies back here turning red. And I've got some banana peppers in here, which I've been picking. Here's a nice one. A bell pepper. There's another one right here. These are yellow bells, and I'm just gonna let them. Turn yellow, so they have all their flavors. The pineapple ground cherry right here, and you can see all the fruits on it. I lost most of the ones that I started, and started these ones in the garden, and they've taken off. Look at how pretty this nasturtium is. It's just so pretty, and it's got all these different colored flowers on it. And they taste like wasabi to me if you eat them. And if anybody knows, I planted these, and I forget the name of them. And there's the yellow ones, there's pink ones, and there's white ones down there. I've got my trellis set up. Maple sunflower. Didn't get very tall. Usually they get very tall for me, but it's gonna be nice and big, and it's happy in my garden. I've got my roses, and there they are. They're pretty. Yeah, these are my potatoes. On the back of that, I've got some morning glory going up the fence, and some moonflowers, and some zinnias. And my daughter just had a baby 3 days ago, and Grandma for the first time. And we picked most of the zinnias and put them in a vase in her room that we did over for her while she was in the hospital for a surprise. Oh, and this makes me so happy right here. My honeydew melon. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Alright, so we've got some moonflowers growing up here. Not moonflowers, morning glories. Morning glories growing up here. These are all my honeydew melons. I've got, I don't know what kind of squash there. I've got a little patch of tomatoes going on right here. And they're all falling down because I totally neglect this area. It's doing really good. I mean, lots of Roma paste tomatoes all over the place. I mean, they're just everywhere. Just everywhere. And I think that's a super sweet 100. I'm pretty sure. And I've got some stevia. And this is funny. I took the top off my pineapple and rooted it and put it in here, and it's rooted. So I'll bring it in when it starts to get cold and see what happens, because that's just a fun little experiment. I've got a sugar baby watermelon growing out of this air pod, which is funny. And we have a cedar tree right here, and it's got all kinds of whole beans going around it, which is real fun. Here I've got some cucumbers and some, definitely powdery mildew on my cucumbers this year. It was the worst thing that happened to me, but it's not so bad anymore. They're growing out of it, it seems. I've got chocolate mint, I've got citronella, I've got more beans. Ooh, there's a zinnia. Here. I've never grown them before, ever. I've never grown zinnias before, and I will grow them again because they make me happy. Got some Malabar spinach down here. It's doing really, really good. I've got that like everywhere. Here's another patch of zinnias. This is my big patch of zinnias with all the different colors in it. And like I said, I never grew them before, so I didn't know what to expect. I didn't realize they'd get this tall. I've got some purple tomatillos over here that somebody took a buckshot to. No, those are flea beetles. I'm seeing them everywhere. I have been putting diatomaceous earth down, but they're still eating my tomatillos and my pineapple ground cherries. Although it seems as if they're just gonna grow through it. It's fine. Some potatoes left back here. I harvested this whole bed. It was all potatoes, and then put all these other ones in and left those potatoes because they weren't ready yet. Those are the blue kind. Got some beans over here, pole beans, more tomatoes, more peppers. Down here is my basil. I got like 3 different kinds of basil down here. Lemon basil, regular basil, and like Thai basil or something. Sweet basil, I don't remember. Got some borage with really pretty blue flowers on them. So pretty. There is another watermelon that I stuck in. I don't know how that's gonna do. More bush beans. This is a volunteer squash that's coming into my walkway. And over here, this is new. We live in a mobile home. It's very small. And our yard is very small, and our front yard is very small. And we live, you can probably hear the cars going by. We live near the highway. But there's this big old patch of land behind the hole in the fence behind my house. And we decided to use it. So this is this. We've got some cucumbers. That's not doing too good. In a pot over there. We've got this crazy little thing going on. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. That also volunteered in that bucket. We've got some beans over here in this pot. Scarlet runner beans. More over there. Those ones aren't doing as good because they're kind of in the shade. Poison ivy that my husband refuses to get rid of. I've got corn. I've got glass gem corn. And that's what this all is. I've never grown it before. It's doing really well. So I don't think this is a zucchini because I have zucchinis over on the other side. It's turning orange on the bottom. And it's very heavy. And it's got to be some kind of winter squash because, I don't know, maybe not. If anybody knows, let me know. Here's another one. I don't know what that is either. And I have this blue Hubbard squash that just has not done well. It's like the only thing that hasn't done really well, so I really can't complain. And I bought some patchouli seeds. Now I don't even know if you can do that, but it said patchouli seeds. And I got them in the mail and put them in this pot, and they came up all completely different things. So I think I got duped. Right over here, I've got butternut squash starting. So these are butternut squashes, blue Hubbard squashes, and yellow zucchini. That is like one day of not coming out and picking because the baby was born. So, yeah, they're, I mean, that's too big. I don't like them. So we'll do something with them. And, I've got some beans here. And an okra plant. I've never tried okra before. We're going to try it for the first time. I've actually got like 10 plants of it. So we'll see what happens if we don't like it. We don't have to find somebody who likes okra. But, yep, this is, my zucchini. I saw one. Oh, there it is. There it goes. And there's another one right above it starting. I had beets coming up, but some kind of animal or pest came in and ripped me off. More butternut squash. There is a watermelon over there. I can't even walk over there. See, there's a watermelon over there. That's the last week. And it had a watermelon on it. And chipmunks. Chipmunks, yeah. They are the bane of my existence this year. I don't know what's going on with the chipmunks, but they ate all the cucumbers in my front yard. And they ate my watermelon. And they chewed my pole beans off my fence. And yeah, so. Anyways. Show you one more thing over here. That is a volunteer from last year. It's really tall. Oh, more okra here. Okra and mushrooms. I use mushroom compost in this little bed and in this little bed. I don't think I'm going to do that again because it's just mushrooms popping up everywhere. A little kale on the side over there. Let's see. Got some beets coming up here that they didn't find yet. I already harvested my carrots. They didn't get very big. This one was a purple carrot. I saw the top of it. So I'm letting it go to seed so I can grow a whole bunch of purple carrots because the carrots that I did pull out of the ground, of them all, the purple ones were the biggest and the sweetest. So just gonna go with that. Some zinnias again. And you get planted a lot of giant purple zinnias. But more cucumbers again with the powdery mildew. I mean, nothing's perfect around here, that's for sure. It's just me doing it, so yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But, oh, look how perfect that is. My super sweet 100s are my favorite kind of tomato. There's some beets here that the pests haven't found too, which makes me really excited. And this is my favorite thing. Look at my grapes. My gosh. There's so many. Grapevine is so old. We actually took it from somebody else's yard that was there for a long time, and we planted it here and didn't think it would come up, and it didn't come up for 3 years. It did nothing, and then we had like 25 pounds of grapes the next year, so it was pretty awesome. And building stairs for my back porch, put new sliders in. Some dill here, and I just planted some more beets, but something ate them, and I think these are lemon cucumbers. This does doing good. I've already been picking off of that one. I had beets all here, and they are all gone because something ate them probably out of the hole in the side of my trailer. Celery. I have tried to grow celery for years, and I never had success. This year, I have so much celery, I don't know what to do with it all. And there's asparagus in here. So there's that. And these are my birdhouse gourds, which probably aren't going to come to fruition because they were planted too late. But I wanted something to climb up the side, make it look pretty, and maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's the back and the side of the house.